Origin. Origin
That
is a bit of a doozy to try and get your head around exactly what's going on in this film. So
really
have fun trying to explain that to us.
okay, so I'm going to begin somewhere that seems odd. There is an author called Isabella Wilkerson wrote a book that and she is a Pulitzer Prize winning author. She wrote this book called Caste: The Origins of Our Discontents. And it was it is academic, but was a, a sort of passion project for her, looking at the similarities between the treatment of African Americans, the treatment of Jews in the Holocaust, and the treatment of Dalits in India, and the commonalities found within a caste system, and how we are all societies fundamentally create a caste system.
Yeah.
So the film itself is really about her writing of the book.
Yes.
And it therefore is her life, the interesting things about her life as a black woman who is married to a white man, attitudes towards that. You get little bits of sort of observations around expectations, and then she starts talking to people. She travels to Germany, she travels to India, she speaks to academics, and you've got these beautiful vignettes finding out about bits of history, about the experiences of individual people, about research that's been done, and it is pulled together in the most beautiful way. It was it was bizarre seeing it because it was 8:30 on Saturday night, and there were two of us who were there together, and we were absolutely enraptured by it. I walked out saying this should be mandatory viewing for everybody.
Yeah.
It is it made me think a great deal, and about my perceptions about things I know about the world. It was insightful, beautifully done, and I hope it is still in people's memories come Oscar season next year, because it has a lot to say.
Well, I think I might have missed the boat on that because I think it was actually released in America pre-Oscars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's just and the fact that it took so long to come out here tells you that it didn't do that much in cinema. So people have seen it, people have been talking about it, but it didn't do much to actually get people to say let's vote for this. But I'm pretty sure we're not going to see it in the Oscars next year because
Yeah,
if it was going to be in the Oscars, it would have been this year.
yeah, because I mean it's got rave reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, on IMDb, and when I looked through the sort of the reviews quickly, I thought, well, I know nothing about this film, but wow, people really like it, and thought, well, this has got to be very that this must have something to recommend it, and the fact that I don't know much about it is down to me. I'd seen the trailers, and the trailers absolutely haven't given me a feel for
Yeah.
what I'm going to see.
Well, for what you've explained about the film, I think it would be really, really difficult to encompass that in a trailer.
You can't. That's the problem. There's no way of explaining what it is you're going to see until you've seen it. And I think it was quite interesting timing for me, as well, as I'd been to the theatre last week to
Oh
see
yeah,
a very interesting play, which I think I told you about at the time, didn't I?
yeah, you did, yeah,
So that was looking at experiences of people and culture and stuff. So it was all quite fresh in my mind as well. So that made for an interesting timing. So I thought it was honestly absolutely captivating, well acted, and you wouldn't have had any idea if you hadn't known what the genesis of it was. You wouldn't have thought you were watching something that was about a non-fiction book,
yeah.
because it was just so, the way it pulled in all of these insights. It was absolutely spectacular, and a really, really special film to watch. and I would, yeah, recommend it to everybody. I would mandate watching it if at all possible. Um, and it is an absolutely solid five star. There's no two ways about it. It kicks like everything out of the water. It was stunning.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Everybody needs to watch it. Everybody must watch it. I'm setting a rule down. You all, as soon as it's physically available for you to watch, see it. And I want to hear what you think about it. I want to talk about it more.
That's it. That's like
Even if I have to
headmistress.
wait 6 months for you to be watch it, please, so I can talk to you about it.
This is
Don't leave me alone.
Headmistress Holly has mandated that everybody must watch Origin. That's it.
In the
Everybody must watch.
entire world.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Sharon?
I didn't say anything. I just acknowledged it, sort of. With a
Yeah.
murmur.
Everybody must watch, and you want our reports on your desk by tomorrow morning. Yes, I get you.
I do. I think the world would be, if more people were mindful of such things, I would like to think the world would be a happier place.
Well, the thing is, actually, it seems like it was released in the States on the 19th of January. I'm not sure whether that puts it outside the Oscar window or well.
I think it does. It does, because the Oscar
Okay.
window had to be released in cinemas in 2023.
All right. Okay. Cool. Oh, so yeah. So maybe if people
No.
if it hangs around long enough, although it's unlikely.
But we know memories are not that long.
The Oscars, no.
Um,
But the truth is that there's only two words that I needed to get excited about this film and to think about watching this film, and those are Ava DuVernay, because the woman does not fail to do interesting stuff, whether or not you feel you can stomach it, or whether, because I remember she did When They See Us on Netflix. And I've watched 20 minutes of it, and I've thought, no, can't do it. Too real, it's too well done, can't do it. And it's so, Holly, I mean, you might want to watch it, because that's more stuff from Ava DuVernay, When They See Us on Netflix. And I just kind of thought,
I will watch it, but I will steel myself to not being able to take
well,
it.
yeah, she does a lot of stuff that has to do about race relations. I mean, race relations, especially race relations in America, especially being black in America. So but it's always really thoughtful. It's always really well done, and it's always something to talk about. I mean, I have a lot of time for watching Ava DuVernay stuff.